Hello everyone, we will continue the topic smart forms, and in the previous video we started with the concept of command in smart forms. We discussed, yes, its purpose is to trigger the page break, depends upon a condition. We took a requirement, based upon that requirement we developed the program. In the program we have written the logic, then we simply develop the smart form also. We have not written, we have not designed the layout. We just took one input parameter as a part of form interface. Then we call this smart form from this particular driver program, and we pass that data to this particular smart form with the help of function module of the smart form. Now, this data we will display in the smart form, but on a page, only 10 records will display. So you all know whenever we will display that data in the smart form, that data is not fixed. We are saying yes, on a page 10 records will display, but number of records are not fixed. Data is dynamic in nature. Suppose I am going for some date range. We might have any number of sales order. It can be 100, 200, 500, 1000. Whenever the number of records are not fixed, whenever that data is dynamic in nature, you all know you are always displaying in main window, because in the main window we can go for dynamic data, and we will create a table inside the main window. You all know a table has three parts: header, main, area, footer. Because our data is not static, our data is dynamic, so we'll simply display in the main window. So we have the main window in the smart form. This is the main window in the smartphone. This is the page, and we have the main window in the smartphone. Now, inside this main window, I will create a table. So I will simply right click, create table. Okay. Before creating that table, I will declare one work area also. I will go to global definition. You all know this is your internal table, but to display the data, we need to declare work area also. So I will declare in the global data. Suppose I am writing LWA underscore VBAK type. I will pass the structure. You already created the global structure in the previous video. So we'll simply pass that particular structure, because work area type structure can be local structure can be global structure. So I will pass the structure. This is the structure. So our internal table is in the form interface. We declare the work area. Now, so many people ask why we have not declared the work area in the form interface. See, form interface means you are passing the input and taking the output from the smart form. Only those parameters should be form interface. If you will take work area also here, then you need to pass from the program. We are not passing any work area from the program. We are only passing the internal table. So your work area should be locally in the smart form itself. You can declare in the global data. Now inside this main window, I will create a table. You all know a table has three parts: header, main, area, footer. Header is for the labels. Yes, main area is for the displaying the data, and footer is for some information, or if you want to go for some total. Now in that table, you all know we will display the data of four columns. What are those four columns? VB, ELN, ER DAT, ER ZET, and ER num. So what I will do, I will simply go for this particular table. Yes, I will go for the details of the table. You all know table is inside the main window. It means table dimension can never exceed window dimension. If I will go for the window, if I will go for the output options, so window has a width of 16 centimeter. It means table width will be 16 or less than 16. It will not be more than 16. Now in 16 centimeter width, I will go for 4 column. It means what will be the width of individual column? It will be 4 centimeter. So I will go for that table. I will go for table. I will go for details. 16 centimeter, and I will simply go for 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 4 centimeter. So I divided into 16 into 4, 4, 4, 4. Now people will think you have not given the dimensions, how these dimensions came automatically. You all know on every page main window is by default present. So these are your default dimension. You can change the dimension. If I will show you through screen painter, main window is by default present. So I'm going for those default dimensions only. You can simply drag and drop through form painter. If you want to manually change the dimension, it is totally your wish. I'm taking this as it is. Now we will go for the label. So I will go for the header. Now I will simply right click on the header, create. You all know we need to firstly create a table line. If you want detailed understanding in the same playlist, yes, it is fully explained. I will go for table line. And you can see in the line type, this L type one is coming automatically. I will show you. Whenever I will choose this, have you seen 4 cells came automatically? Why or how these 4 cells came automatically? If I will go for the table and show you, whenever we gave the columns, whenever we divided into 4 columns, this is your L type 1 and we choose that only. We are dividing the line into 4 columns, 4 cells. So that's why 4 cells came automatically. Now in the first cell, we will go for our first column, second column label, third column label, and fourth column label. So I will simply create the text. Right click, create text. I will firstly create 4 text. I will close this. I will create a text into second cell. Same way, I will create into third cell and fourth cell. Create text. Now I will go for fourth cell. Create text. It takes times whenever we are going for text. Now, same way, I will go for main area also. Then I will go for all text together. I will right click on the main area. Create table line. I will choose the line type. 4 cells came automatically. And I will create 4 more text. Text. Create text. So we have created 4 text in the header, 4 text in the main area. Now I will go for individual text and we will write. I will go to journal attributes. I will use text editor. I will simply go for text editor. And I will provide the various labels. This is your header. So what will be the label of first column? Suppose I will write sales document number. I will go for second text. Second will be our creation date. I will go to text editor. And I will write creation date. Go to change editor. And I will write creation date. Creation date. Now I will go to third text. Third text is for time. So I will go for time. Text editor. Go to change editor. And I will write time. And then fourth column will be name. I'll just wait. I think system is slow. I will just write time. And then I will go for name. It is very important to save because it is very difficult to design the layout again. Yes. So parallelly, always make a practice to save, because if connection lost, yes, it's very difficult to design the layout. Go to change editor and I will write name. Anyways, layout designing always take time. This is our name. Same way, I will go for main area. You all know in the main area, we are displaying the data. So I will simply pass the reference of the work area. Anyways, we'll write the logic is go to change editor. You all know whenever you want to display the values, it is ampersand. What is your work area? LWAVBAK. What is first column? Sales order number is VBEN. Now I will go to next text. Now I will go to display the second column data. I'll just wait. It is slow. Ampersand LWAVBAK that. Then I will go for third. We'll go for text editor. I will close this. I'm not using MS Office. Yes, I'm using text editor. And we will write the logic for the third column. Ampersand LWAVBAK hyphen ERZT. And then I will go for ER num, last column. Go to change editor. LWAVBAK hyphen ER num. I will go for back. Now I will simply go for that table. Now I will go for data. Now, one by one, what is your name of the internal table? LT underscore VBAK will pass that data to work area. What is your work area? LWA underscore VBAK. So one by one, record will pass to work area and we are displaying, because you all know in the main area, we have passed the reference of the work area. Yes. I will check the syntax and I will activate. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, firstly, I declared a work area in the global definition. Now, based upon our requirement, the number of records are not fixed. Whenever you want to display the dynamic data, you prefer main window. Yes, in the main window, we are displaying dynamic data. So in the main window, we created that table. A table has three parts: header, main area, footer. Header is for the label, main area is for the values, and footer is for displaying the information like sum, or if you want to display some message or information. Then what we did, I simply created that table. I divided that into 4 columns, and in the particular header, I created the table line first, and I choose that particular line. Then 4 cells came automatically. In that 4 cell, we created the 4 text and we provided the labels. Then in the main area also, we created the line type. We have chosen the line type. Yes, we created the table line. 4 cells came automatically and we passed the reference to the work area because we are displaying the data in the main area, and you all know we need to use ampersand. Then I simply applied a loop on the internal table. We pass the data to work area and we are displaying. Now in the next video, firstly, we will understand the output up to this level in the debugging mode. Then on the one page, we will get all the records, because if data is exceeding, it will display on the next page. But what is our requirement? We only want to display 10 records on a page. Then at that time, we will go for command and we will understand. After we will understand, we'll create the command and then we will proceed further. So that's it in this video. Thank you.